Hello and welcome to another update video on Solana. I wanted to take a moment to talk to you about the daily chart here for Solana. And you can clearly see that the local uptrend is still unfolding. That is the preferred scenario. As you might remember, we want to see the price overall get to round about $360, maybe $370 in this cycle. That has been my milestone target for quite some time. Overall, like on the Bitcoin chart, a lot of people have already called for the bear market to have started for Bitcoin and Solana and other charts. Well, while I agree with many altcoins, I mean, many altcoins are in bear markets already. They never left the bear market, okay? Actually, the vast majority, but I don't even cover these. So I try to cover the most, let's say, reliable or relevant charts, actually. Solana being one of them. And on the Solana chart, I would actually still like to see that rally towards $360. We've nearly reached it already. I mean, you might recall back in August, my thesis was that we will get one more high, and we did get it. So basically, you could say my bull market expectation is already fulfilled. So I've marked it already with a question mark to say that, hey, maybe all of these waves, the entire rally, the impulsive rally from the 2022 low, that is actually completed. But to get that completed or to get the confirmation, I really want to see meaningful breaks of supports. I need to see more in the structure. What I communicated to you in this decline is that we should see a rally into resistance over the coming weeks, which is happening right now. So I wanted to see the structure of that rally, because let's imagine this move down obviously happened. Let's imagine the move up would have been a very, very choppy, weak, corrective rally. Then I would be much more skeptical that we get this rally to 360. But the rally is actually potentially impulsive. I think on the micro level, I would prefer the interpretation of it as a diagonal pattern, but still, we have 5 waves to the upside from the April low. And this is what we discuss every single day in our micro analysis. But here in this video, I want to show you the bigger picture, so you don't lose sight of the bigger picture while focusing only on the microstructures. Again, the focus is on higher prices, and the support area currently for the price here on the daily chart is between $109.78 and $144. Doesn't mean we have to test this area. It simply means that the price could test it while still being bullish. It's a bit like an area that the price could use as a jump-off point if it needs to breathe, if it needs a break. Maybe the price doesn't need a break, okay? The price doesn't always need a break. At some point it does, it will, but maybe not yet, okay? So, but again, the main takeaway is if we get a dip, which is nice and corrective, so a 3-wave pullback into this support area, the market might use that area as a jump-off point for higher prices, potentially in that yellow scenario, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. A lot of work. What could also be the case is that a larger ABC pattern is unfolding. That would just be a 3-wave move. That would be more in line with the white scenario. So if we only see 3 waves, it could just be a B wave. If we then get that last 4-5 pattern, it would be the yellow count. I wouldn't necessarily rely on the 4-5 pattern. I would focus on what is, let's say, the most likely part of that rally, and that's this, because both scenarios allow for the interpretation of an ABC or a 1-2-3 pattern. If we get that last 4-5, this is where the white scenario and the yellow scenario will go different routes. Until then, they actually move together, okay? Now, next Fibonacci resistance is around $191. Not broken yet, but when you watch the video, maybe it's already broken. But that's not so important here for this analysis. And $230. What I can actually add to the chart as well is the 88.7 retracement. Again, I just want to give you all the information that is available. So why not give you that next resistance level as well? It's a typical resistance also for a B wave, so it doesn't harm to have it on the chart. It's $258.63. So the main takeaway is we could get a pullback here. If we get it, then it's actually a nice pullback setup, potentially, depending on the structure of the pullback. But if we just grind higher, that's also very well in line with the bullish thesis. and I still have my eyes on this $360 target. That's the update on Solana. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.